Looks like we also have a ready from Fractal. Oh, I forgot to change the playstyle. He's not a tapper, he's a hybrid. I'll do it in a bit. But let's get started with game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So let me just change Fractal's playstyle, because he is not a tapper. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Looks like we got a welcome in Rhubarb's biggest fan saying Fractal sucks. Can we be seeing a battle between Fractal's biggest fan and Rhubarb's biggest fan? Where is he? Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Match for the ages. Forget about Rhubarb versus Fractal. This is all about fan versus fan. Bit of a pause there from Rhubarb. Probably just a refresh, no worries. But anyway, starting off here, Rhubarb with Lombard dependency 120, Fractal at 142. Ooh, Rhubarb setting up another Lombard dependency, but I guess another Lombard, and he'll be okay. Yes, of course, you're just fighting for Rhubarb, you're not fighting for yourself. Obviously. Fractal setting up for a dirty Tetris there, 168. I would say I'm a hybrid because on some team matches I use stats instead of hyper tap. Yeah, definitely. I mean, gotta love hybrids. Best of both worlds, I guess. I sometimes use stats too because I get a little tired from tapping. Not great on the wrists. Definitely mad respect to the tappers who spend like 10 hours a day just tapping away. Grinding it out. Oh, Fractal in a bit of trouble here, but sets up a Lombard dependency and he'll be okay. Gets the Lombard in time. Great placements there from Fractal. And just like that, almost as if nothing happened, he'll be safe. And Tetris for Fractal, still with the lead, 229 at 61 lines. Rhubarb 212 at 60 lines, so pretty close game here. Rhubarb, nice tuck setups there. Wow. Just back to back to back. And a Tetris. Oh no. Anyway, Fractal with a dirty Tetris setup. Could go center well. Just needs his Lombard. Where's the Lombard for Fractal? And another dirty Tetris now, 330. Rhubarb still pretty much tied here with Fractal. 327 at 81 lines. 336 for Fractal, 89 lines. So neither player really with an advantage here, especially when Rhubarb is stuck in a dig. Fractal waiting for this Lombard, getting a bit high up there, forced into a triple. And a Tetris for Rhubarb and Fractal, so Fractal still with the lead, but is also ahead by 5 lines. Tetris again for Fractal, 390. Rhubarb at 357. Yeah, I gotta wonder why this isn't already a thing. Just have a biggest fan account for every player. Where's the dog biggest fan account, huh? 437 for Fractal, 403 for Rhubarb. So yeah, we're nearing transition. And both players still clean. Rhubarb actually has a pace advantage. Took the lead while also being behind in lines, but Fractal takes it right back. Both players separated by less than a Tetris. Rhubarb forced into a couple of burns here. Had a jagged board, but now evens it out and is Tetris ready. Tetris for Rhubarb and Fractal. Ooh, Fractal. Oh my god. Takes a triple into transition. Was getting inspired on that right. That could have been deadly. But he's okay. Do I have PB? Let me do the command. All right, Fractal into a bit of a dig. Rhubarb transitioning at 546. Fractal in a bit of trouble. Needs a square. Oh my god, taps that L piece all the way to the left side. And he is still alive. Takes a double. And a J piece of solid dependency. And a Tetris for Fractal. Incredible survival there. But Rhubarb has the lead. 621 for Rhubarb. 639 for Fractal. And a Tetris for Rhubarb. Fractal with a J dependency. Gets a J piece and is Tetris ready. Rhubarb behind by almost 10 lines here. As Fractal is now clean, but as soon as I say that, getting a bunch of unfortunate pieces here. Gets a flat Lombard burn. And now Rhubarb is in the one who has to do a bit of digging. Fractal needs a Lombard. Gets a Lombard for dirty Tetris. 655 for Rhubarb, 655 for Fractal, 685 for Rhubarb, who was Tetris ready. And a 716 for Rhubarb with that Tetris. Fractal's now clean, but he's at level 24, 690. He did say he's inconsistent with rolling, but if Rhubarb keeps his efficiency going, Fractal might need to do some rolling here to have a chance. But we are still early days here. Plenty of score to go. Tetris for both players, 775 for Rhubarb at level 24. Fractal is 751. Behind in score and ahead in lines by around a level. Another Tetris for Fractal though, as Rhubarb is Tetris ready as well. Opening up the right well. Waiting for this Lombard. What's the Lombard for Rhubarb? Gets a square piece. Another double and a Tetris for Rhubarb now 818. But Fractal at 849 at level 26. Gets the J-Tuck. Now dependent on a J-piece. Lombard could work too, but now has a jagged board. Oh, what can Fractal do here? Gets the Lombard to the right and the solid dependency. But he's not in any prime position to Tetris. He needs to burn this down as soon as possible. Rhubarb already at 914 at level 26. Fractal running out of time. We might have to see some rolling here from Fractal. As Rhubarb takes a Tetris, 950. Fractal setting for a dirty Tetris, 899. Two more Tetrises before kill screen for Fractal, but forced into a couple set of burns here. Going for another dirty Tetris. Can he get the Lombard? Nice skim there from Fractal. But that's not going to do anything. And he's going to top it at 902. So Rhubarb will take game one with that Tetris into a max out. Let's see what Rhubarb can do here. Gets a Lombard all the way there. Can get another Tetris. Tetris for Rhubarb with a 1.1. Very clutch. And, wow. Very nicely done there from Rhubarb. That was a 6 high, right? I think. That was a 7, right? Oh my god. So fast. But yeah, GG's. And a hover 3 from Rhubarb. Let's get started with game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ignore that misspelling. So yeah, what a game one. Rhubarb with the clutch 1.1 with kill screenplay. 7 high right taps. But Fractal, not one to be shy for those with those type of scores either. He definitely can bring it back here. He's going 12 lines perfect at the moment. Setting up a J-Tuck or an S-Spin. Gets a J-Tuck first and gets another Tetris. Keeping the perfect score here in these first 20 lines. Another Tetris. 114 for Fractal. 114 for Rhubarb. Haven't taken one burn. Yes, Fractal is hybrid. Did I forget to do it again? What the? Thought I did it. Scuffed Restreamer, of course. Alright, there we go, I fixed it. I said I was gonna do it in game 1 and I never did it. I swear I thought I did. But anyway, Fractal's still going perfect. 32 lines, 182, 36 lines, now at 205. Sets up a Lombard dependency, but gets a Lombard. And an L piece to solve the dependency, and he's gonna be Tetris ready. 40 lines perfect for Fractal. Rhubarb is Tetris ready. Oh my god. Another Tetris for Fractal. 273 at 48 lines. Oh, nice. Gets the Lombard in the perfect time there. Tetris for Fractal. 296. Rhubarb 242. Rhubarb having a couple of holes in his stack, forced into a triple. I said it before that Fractal is not one to shy from these really high scores, and we're seeing it right now. He has 60 lines perfect. No burns. Rhubarb not with a bad game either by any means. 256 has 67 lines. But Fractal, you can't do anything with perfect play, like, literally. Unless you go perfect too. But Rhubarb forced into some aggressive plays here. Oh, this might not have been it. Gets a Lombard, needs a L piece, gets the L piece, now needs a J piece, gets a Lombard, which is going to work too. Taps that over to column 3, and now needs another single to open up his right side. He's open on the right. And a Lombard for Rhubarb, taking a Tetris. 290 and another Tetris for Rhubarb. What a close call there. But meanwhile, Fractal's still going perfect. Oh my god. What is going on? What is happening? As James Chen would say. But this might be... Yeah, he's forced into his first burns here. Lombard dependent on column 2. Yeah, this will be Fractal's first slowdown of the game, which is going to give Rhubarb the opportunity to try to catch back up here. Or try to chip away at the lead as best as he can. But Fractal is clean. Solve that J dependency. And he's Tetris ready. Tetris for Fractal. 489 at 97 lines. 365 for Rhubarb at 104 lines. So yeah, like in game 1, we saw Rhubarb having the advantage, but now in game 2, Fractal's the one with the advantage, but he is a bit has a bit of a high board here. Opens up his right side with the Lombard, looking for another Lombard for a Tetris, and gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Has a potential for a 650 transition. Rhubarb looking for a 500k maybe. No, actually this will just be a 490 if he goes perfect. Tetris for Rhubarb. He might be forced into a dirty setup. No, he's going to go for a triple into transition. 477. Meanwhile, Fractal having to take a couple of burns. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, you know, when just players do something so scary that just gives you the heart attack. Not them. They seem to be doing fine when they build scary, but definitely not for the faint of heart if you're watching. But Rhubarb will be at 527 at level 20. Fractal transitions at 616. So it looks like Rhubarb will be the one who has to do some better posts than Fractal, or hope for an early top out from Fractal. But Fractal is clean and Tetris ready. Ooh, misses the S-spin though. Gets that Lombard all the way to the left side. Fractal in a bit of trouble here. Rhubarb can capitalize on this if he gets the right pieces, but getting some really awkward pieces. Gets a nice Lombard for Tetris. 621 at level 22. Fractal 651 at level 20. So behind by almost 2 levels in lines. And also way ahead in score, but also hangs a piece there. Gonna need to burn this down. Needs a Lombard to the left side. Now double Lombard dependent. Oh my god, gets that piece all to the left side. That was crucial for Fractal. He does not want an early top out here, as Rhubarb will be able to catch this up pretty easily. But both players are now clean. Rhubarb Tetris ready at level 23. Fractal now level 21, 718. Tetris for Rhubarb, 714. Still behind in score and ahead in lines. Might needs to go near perfect here at this point, as Fractal's still clean. And a Tetris for Fractal. But Rhubarb not going down without a fight. He's still in this. Mathematically possible if Fractal gets stuck into a very lengthy dig or tops out early. This is still possible. Rhubarb solving that dependency with a Lombard and a Tetris for Rhubarb. 842. Looking for the back-to-back here. But Fractal still ahead. And he's only at level 25. 870 for Fractal. 851 for Rhubarb. If Fractal wins, you make him fan art. You heard the man, Fractal. Just win, you get some fan art. Definitely. A lot at stake here. Rhubarb 887. Ooh, but Fractal with a misdrop. You might have scared him there, cause he had a very scary misdrop here. Still manageable to survive this, but it is going to cause him efficiency, and Rhubarb is going to almost take the lead. Ooh, Rhubarb with some squares. Just square bursted. 991 is Tetris ready for the max out into kill screen. Can he get the Lombard? Where's the Lombard for Rhubarb? No Lombard. He's going to top it at 991. 999, 120. Fractal with that max out will take game number 2. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's get started with game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. One second. Don't mind me, I'm just eating an Oreo. Anyway. Fractal, 46,000 points. Rhubarb, 45,000. Has to create a couple of ult in his stack. But Fractal, 92,000 points now. Rhubarb could set up a dirty Tetris and gets a dirty Tetris. Okay, we're back. Rhubarb, so with a couple of holes in the stack. Got a nice S-spin though. Now solves the dependency with the J piece. Gets a nice double. But Fractal is taking a 60,000 point lead in these first 40 lines. Uh-oh. There we go. I thought I broke my headphones for a second. But anyway, Rhubarb is now clean 133 at 43 lines, Fractal 231 at 45 lines. So with the 80,000 point lead is Fractal. Use your channel points to get the you got the pigeon. What's that called? Is that the I don't know what that emote is called. I just know it's pigeon. John. Gotta love him. I don't even think I have that. Do I even have channel points? Yes, I do. But anyway, Fractal 302 at 16 lines once again could set up a 600k transition. Oh yeah, I know the Twitch name, but I think it has a different name on Discord. It's called something else, like... I have no idea. Ooh, speaking of Discord, if you guys want to join Discord, the CTL Discord, here you go. Anybody new who's watching, that's where we set up all these CTL matches and all that. So if you want to join, whether as a spectator or a player, there you go. But anyway, Fractal, bit of a jagged board. 418 though at 86 lines cleans it out, is even. Meanwhile, Rhubarb 355 at 91 lines. And a Tetris for Fractal 463. Yeah, Fractal kind of pace again. Also, what's up, Wide? How you doing? Didn't say hi. I didn't say hi. I forgot that. To welcome people in. I'm just not a welcoming person, you know? What can I say? Anyway, Fractal at 486. 94 lines. Tetris ready, and we'll get that 500k before 100 lines. And now setting up a couple of burns here. Anyway, Rhubarb with a Lombard dependency. Did I say 400 lines? Oh no. Rhubarb setting up for this dirty Tetris, and a dirty Tetris for Rhubarb. Opening up that Calm 3 Tetris setup, and he will be Tetris ready, just waiting for this Lombard. Can he get the Lombard? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I can do well enough to not scare people away. That is definitely the goal. That is strat. But anyway, Fractal, one more Tetris will get the 600k, and can actually get 4 more Tetris before transition. And with that Tetris, he'll get that 600k, and gets another Tetris. Still not into transition yet. Can get 2 more Tetrises. 1 more Tetris for Fractal. 651, but we'll take a skim into transition at 652. Rhubarb transition at 529. So once again, Fractal with a very, very high advantage. But what we saw in game 2 was pretty interesting. Rhubarb was behind by almost 100,000 points and also ahead in lines, but he was still able to catch back up close enough to where Fractal had to take it by less than a Tetris. So this is not still anybody's game. Rhubarb definitely capable of being as efficient as possible, but so is Fractal, so let's see what happens here. Fractal waiting for this Lombard. Forced into a burn and gets the Lombard a couple of pieces too late. Oh yes, roommate reveal, true. Kind of like a Rhubarb's brother reveal a couple of weeks ago. Just revealing all over the place, you know? Guess which one it was? I wonder. But anyway, Tetris for Fractal, 818 at level 22. Rhubarb stuck in a couple of digs here, a couple of burns. Oh, Rhubarb in a bit of trouble. Taps that Lombard all to the right. Getting some very unfortunate pieces here. Needs a flat L, gets a flat L to take the burn, but still has a very scary board. Oh, misdrops with that T-piece. This might do for Rhubarb. He's going to top it at 700,000 points, so Fractal, if you want, feel free to bring mulling this out if you want. But you have taken game number 3. Yes, let's see the 1.2. Theoretical destruction of Moose Wallet. I'm saying theoretical because I don't think he's doing it this season. Yes, Rhubarb is rather rapid. Looking for the max out into the 26, but he has to take a skim there. Speaking of winners of CTL, Maturino. That was not the command. I put a space there by accident. Crap, I'm not a good sellout. Fractal getting a bit droughted. Oof. Still 1.2 actually, if he rolls, I guess. But anyway, feel free to head on over to Maturino for to help out the prize pool without spending a dime. Definitely greatly appreciated. But anyway, Fractal needs 2 more Tetris to get. Oh! Double flips that Lombard. Oh no. Oh my god, no, man. Oh, dude. What a heartbreaker. Oh no. The Corion thing. True. Doing the Corion strats. But we got a hover 3 from Rhubarb. Yeah, GG's to both players. Still 1.1, nothing to sneeze at. We got it ready from Fractal. Let's get started with game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Fractal now up to 35 points with that win. If he wins this set, he will go up to first, overtaking Nenu, who's currently sitting at 36 points and has only one more set to go before ending a season. I actually think Fractal and Nenu will go up against each other, right? No, it's Jerper, dude. Never mind. Forget what I said. Wonder what it's like to commentate? Well, it's fun, but if you have unreliable internet like me, you just pray. Every minute is just a prayer that your connection doesn't crap out on you. But it is a lot of fun. If anybody is thinking about commentating some restream or restream some matches, definitely encourage you to do so. I think CTL is in need of a few restreamers too, because we're kind of running low. And definitely, if anybody has any questions about how to set up a layout or how to use a stencil, there are a lot of people that are happy to help. Anyway, Fractal starting off with actually a pretty slow start here efficiency-wise. 78,000 points at 36 lines. Kind of a suffer start here from Fractal, as Rhubarb is actually the one who is gonna have the very, very commanding lead here. 209 at 41 lines. Fractal waiting for this Lombard, not getting it. I mean, not a Lombard, but a square. Wasn't getting the square piece. It's now Lombard Pennant. Oh, couldn't skim that. That did not burn anything, and Fractal's now in a bit of trouble. This is still manageable, especially as a tapper, but yeah, definitely a scary situation if he were to misdrop. But still, very great survival here from Fractal. Is gonna be okay, opening up his right well, and will be Tetris ready, but has taken an even bigger deficit now. 112 for Fractal. Rhubarb, 300,000 points at 57 lines. What an efficient start here from Rhubarb, but Fractal once again in a bit of trouble. Takes a skim there with a single. And a flat Lombard burn. That did not burn anything. Needs a Lombard. Takes a triple. And he's gonna, oh my god, what a burn there from Fractal. But would love another Lombard there to be as safe as possible. Gets a Tetris for Fractal. And another Tetris for the Lombard. 168 for Fractal. 346 for Rhubarb. Hey Saturnic, what's up? Follow me. Yes, follow me on Twitch. I definitely feel awkward doing that. Oh yes, yes, feel free to spam that. Definitely don't mind. Anyway, Rhubarb 353 is gonna had to deal with a bit of a slowdown, but is now open and Tetris ready. As Fractal looking to catch back up here. 86 lines for Fractal, 10 lines ahead, and he's also behind by over 100,000 points. Rhubarb takes the Tetris. Ugh, who the hell is that? Oh, it's a pirate. I was wondering why I was repulsed. Rhubarb at 425. 92 lines. Fractal still behind by almost 160,000 points. Takes his Tetris. But yeah, Fractal looking for a 400k transition, which is a very low, especially with Division 1 standards, but Fractal just wasn't getting the most favorable pieces at the beginning of this game. And Rhubarb doing a great job at capitalizing Fractal's low efficiency. Takes a Tetris, looking for a 600k transition. I can just stream. I actually don't think I can mod. Let me try. Mod. How do you mod? Yeah, I don't have permission. Oh well, I tried. But anyway, Rhubarb looking for this last Tetra 4 transition will be slightly shy of a 600k, but we'll still have like a 599 or something like that. Yeah, 597. Fractal will transition at 433, so Rhubarb definitely looking to finish this game 4 out, and he needs to because he's on the ropes. If he loses this game, he will lose the set. Looking to force this decider, doing a couple of burns here. Now, L dependent, but gets the L piece, builds up his left side. It's going to be Tetris ready, but Fractal takes the Tetris now. Lombard dependent, gets the Lombard, and he will be Tetris ready as well. And a Tetris for Fractal. Rhubarb getting a bit droughted here, setting up a delayed burn, and gets to the Lombard for a Tetris. 632 for Rhubarb at low 20, and another Tetris, 659. Fractal 561 behind by 100,000 points, but it's actually slowly but surely chipping this down. Was behind by over 150,000 points, but is now only behind by 80,000 points. And he is Tetris ready. Setting up a delayed burn. Oh, but that's not going to burn anything. Okay, he can still manage this out. Misdrops that L piece. This might do it if he doesn't get the right pieces. Needs to set up a burn there. Needs a long bar now. Gets the long bar there to solve the dependency. Oh my god. Needs something to the left side. Needs a J piece. And gets the J piece to the left side. And a long bar for his Tetris. And he's gonna stay alive. Great survival there from Fractal. But Rhubarb still ahead by 100,000 points. Is Tetris ready? 731 for Rhubarb. 637 for Fractal. But that survival was just unlike anything we've seen today. Unbelievable. But anyway, JP Sayers dependency solved there from Fractal. Will be Tetris ready. Rhubarb about 800,000. Wow, both players. What? 100,000 points gap for both, like straight even there. Rhubarb was at 800,020 points. Fractal was at 700,000 with 20 points. So that was interesting. But Rhubarb still clean and Tetris ready, looking to close this out. Fractal having to go dirty here. Tetris for Fractal, 800,000. Sets up a delayed burn here. Would love a couple of good pieces now. It's gonna be J dependent. And Rhubarb is Tetris ready. And a Tetris for Rhubarb, 916. Fractal, he's rolling. And he misdrops. Yeah, he does need to roll though. Because I don't think he'll be able to chase it down before transition kill screen. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Most misdropping a bit there. And he's gonna top out at 844. So Rhubarb will take game number 4. And we've got ourselves a decider, ladies and gentlemen. Winner takes the set in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, and then Fractal's biggest fans responding with Fractal Power. So, yeah, both fans need to go all out here. Root for your players as much as you can. Feel free to spam. We don't mind spam. It's fine. Anyway, Tetris for Fractal, 45,000 points. Rhubarb setting up a delayed double. Gets the double. And he's going to be Tetris ready. And a Tetris for Rhubarb there. So yeah, Rhubarb now 28 points in the league standings. Fractal still at 35. If Rhubarb takes the set, he will go up to 31, I believe, yeah. Why did I say 50? And if Fractal takes the set, he will go up to 37, 38. Math is hard. What a dirty Tetris there from Rhubarb with center well. Yeah, both players just going back and forth with these Tetrises and the lead. Rhubarb at 144 with 780. Fractal 140 with 20 points. Takes a double. And it's open and Tetris ready. But yeah, neither player taking a lead. We are separated by around 1,000 points. Oh man, thanks. Definitely appreciate it. But Fractal takes a Tetris, 218. Rhubarb, 239. Neck and neck. Just what we've been seeing throughout this entire set, really. Even when it seemed like either player was far ahead, it seemed like the other player was able to catch back up, at least for with us to a more manageable score. But anyway, Rhubarb takes the Tetris now, 265. I see 2 lines. Fractal also at 265. We're dead tied. But Fractal was behind by 2 lines, so he does have the slight advantage, but it is very slight. And he did have to take a couple of burns there. Fractal with a Lombard spin. Oh, and Crimson, thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. Anyway, Rhubarb at 334, 75 lines. Fractal 337, 77 lines. Rhubarb had a Lombard dependency, but got the Lombard in time. So he's going to be Tetris ready and with a clean board. Tetris for Rhubarb, 357. Both players potential for even a 600k transition. Definitely a high 500k if they were to play safe. Yeah, I feel you. Alright, Rhubarb setting up a delay burn there. Would love a J piece and gets a J piece right when he needed it. He's gonna be Tetris ready. Fractal gets a J tuck and a Tetris for Fractal. 429 for Fractal. 384 and make that 406 for Rhubarb with that Tetris. And we'll take the lead with that Tetris. Less than 700 points separating these two players. Well, actually 700 points, not less than. But Fractal's gonna take back the lead with that Tetris. We're back and forth. Less than 30 lines to go for transition for Rhubarb. Fractal with a couple delay burns. He's gonna be Tetris ready. Opened up on the right side. Tetris for Fractal, 476. Nice adjustment there from Rhubarb for that Lombard dependency. But needs a couple good pieces here. Bit of a jagged board. Now would love a Lombard there. And he's gonna get a dirty Tetris on Rhubarb's side, 484. Both players could still 600k here. Rhubarb, Tetris ready. So is Fractal, waiting for this Lombard, getting a double. Getting a bit drowning, but gets a Lombard for a Tetris. 524 for Fractal. Now looking for another Lombard, and he gets another Lombard. So we are nearing transition. This is gonna be it. Last transition of the day once both players reach it. Rhubarb can set up 3 more Tetris before transition. Fractal can set up 2 more with 3 burns to spare. Fractal takes 1 Tetris, so does Rhubarb. Oh, hover 3 is basically an indicator to the restreamer that both players are ready. But anyway, Rhubarb at 578, Fractal 619. So Fractal will have the advantage here. Gets a TP there. He was a bit dependent, but he is Tetris ready now. And a Tetris for Fractal, 645. Rhubarb can take a couple of burns here. It's going to be Lombard dependent on column 8. Gets a Lombard though. So he's going to be clean. Now looking to build up on his Tetris. Fractal 6 has Tetris now, 671 at level 20. Rhubarb Tetris ready. Waiting for this Lombard. Has to force into a triple. And gets Lombard for a Tetris, 642 at level 21. Fractal 725 at level 21. So Fractal definitely has taken an even bigger lead, but this is still manageable. If Rhubarb gets even more efficient here in these next few levels, and he gets another Tetris, doing just that. 703 for Rhubarb at level 22. Fractal Tetris ready though. Getting a bit shrouded by the looks of it. Taking a skim. And a flat delayed burn there. Not a skim, not delayed burn. Oh, getting shrouded, but gets a Lombard for Tetris. And gets another Lombard. And another one to get Tetris ready. And another Tetris for Fractal. 814. That was once again a very scary situation like what we saw in game 4. He managed to survive it. Now we'll love a square piece on column 2 and 3. And here we go. Rhubarb is actually caught back up. Less than a Tetris separating these two players. And he's Tetris ready. Tetris for Rhubarb, 824. Taking the lead at level 24. Fractal is Tetris ready though. And Rhubarb is gonna have to do a bit of burning. Ooh, overtaps that piece though, and hangs this piece. Hung a Lombard. That's gonna do it for Rhubarb, topping out at 825, and Fractal will take game number 5. Unfortunate for Rhubarb, but still a hell of a game there. GG's. Let's see what Fractal can do here. Maybe 1.2. Yeah, the early tuck was definitely brutal. Alright, but Fractal, Tetris, see some... maybe some kill screen play, I don't know. But yeah, Fractal will actually overtake Nenu with this win. He'll be up to 38 points, I believe. While Nenu is still at 36. Oh yeah, let's see. Fractal rolling now. Okay, now we misdrop. And another misdrop. Oh, Lombard all the way to the left. That was pretty clutch, but GG's regardless. Great set. Definitely fun to commentate. And yeah, it's gonna do it. But